Tonight from Arlington High, it's a District 4 6A matchup as the Lady Colts of Arlington take on the Lady Texans of Sam Houston. And welcome inside the Lady Colt Gym here at Arlington High. John Nelson alongside Charles Swanigan. Sam Houston 0-4 in district play. The Lady Colts are 1-3, and you couldn't ask for a better start. Martin, Bowie, Weatherford, Lamar, and North Crowley all at 3-1. You see Arlington and Sam Houston highlighted. The Lady Texans coming off a 59-45 loss to Martin. As you see the starting five tonight, Sargent, Newton, Green, Turner, and Cortez. Three seniors, a junior, and a freshman for head coach Tiffany Barlow in her fifth year. Lady Colts coming off a 50-39 loss to North Crowley. They come in averaging 48 points a game. Ross Tippins, the Salsers, and Cleveland. One senior starting for head coach Natasha Newsom in her third year. Lady Colts are 5-4 at home this year, averaging 48 points a game and giving up 40. And Charles, the thing tonight for Sam Houston, they got to get off of a losing streak. They have lost their last 4 and 5 of their last 6. So a much-needed district win should be in order tonight for Sam Houston.
Yeah, they definitely need to become more productive on offense to do anything. They struggled there, especially in the first and third quarters. So hopefully we'll see a more explosive offensive output from the Lady Texans.
Jovita Cortez in the jump circle, and we are underway as the Lady Texans control. Jerian Sargent, who had 10 points her last game, as she spreads out on the right side. They send it left side into Cortez, back to Sargent. Coach Barlow telling me this year the Lady Texans not that much of a three-point shooting team, and they've worked a lot on the inside game. I say that, and they try one from the right elbow, and we'll have the first possession for Arlington. Cleveland up top. Arlington tonight in a steal. The errant pass is picked off by Sam Houston's Brittany Newton to the floor, trying to save it, and the tie-up. Lady Colts are without Bailey Trevino, one of their guards, a 5'8 senior, has an injured back, and Bailey scored 13 points her last game in the loss to North Crowley. So here's Arlington's second possession. The Colts also averaging 10. Courtney Cleveland also averaging 10. On the break, wide open, the layup good, and Sam Houston takes an early 2-0 lead. Jariah Sargent. A three from the left side. Nicole Salser. Nicole came in with 19 three-pointers. She's a 5'5 junior, and the Lady Colts take a 1-point lead. Third possession for Sam Houston. Sargent goes baseline. This one just inside the three-point arc. That was taken by Sierra Green and the miss, and batted out of bounds in the front court. Lady Colt possession. Nicole Salser, number 13. Sierra Salser wears 23. She's at the top of the key. Ball collected by Tippins. Outside for a three, and too much on it as Nicole misses, and they get the rebound underneath. Deja Ross. Salser unable to get open underneath, so they reset it up top. And that one rims out. Deja Ross missing a three. Just underway here at Arlington High. That's Sargent on the run. Up top, Sierra Green. Now Green drives and tried to dump it off to Corinne Turner, but couldn't find the handle. Sam Houston and Arlington split their 2 games last year. Wide open from the free throw line, and a nice pass delivered to Sierra Salter. In one of those two games last year, Sierra had 22 points. It's a 5-2 Arlington lead. Sargent overshoots it. Arlington on the run, Nicole Salter. Quick handoff. Another pass inside and underneath. And the drive by Rachel Tippins. And Tippins is fouled. Arlington won the game here last year, 49-38. Sam Houston won the game at their gym, 48-46. And one more free toss coming. Tippins misses. And the Lady Texans have the rebound as they work it down court. It's loose to the floor, and a nice save by Sierra Green. And Green trying to save it, but she and the ball both go over the line. Arlington hitting 37% of their shots this year from the field, and they can't connect there as Tippins and Salter not on the same page. Jovita Cortez, there she is, number 34, able to get open, misses, gets it back, and scores underneath. Jovita Cortez coming off an 18-point game in the loss to Martin in a timeout taken by Arlington. They lead it. Cortez, her high game this year is 29. The 6'5" senior, you saw a lot of her this year in the volleyball season. And it has been a tradition here for about the last 6 years, the Colt band at all home games. And a nice touch on this Friday night. Second week of January. Sierra Salter and Nicole Salter have the first 5 points for Arlington. Ross back out on the point. And this one thrown away and last touched by Sam Houston. And a short stoppage of play as the music continues on the PA system at the scores table. And then it comes to Rachel Tippins, averaging 6 a game, a 5'6" sophomore. Looking for Cleveland, number 25, and she's guarded tightly by Corinne Turner. And another three. Rachel Tippins. And a 4-point lead and a hand check in the backcourt. And the first foul, this one assessed to Nicole Salter. And Green able to get it in play to Sargent. Sargent fronted by Salter. Nicole, number 13. Trying to get around Ross. And a travel and extra step as Corinne Turner, a little indecisive on the outside. Ross misses a three and reeled in underneath by Nicole Salter. Cleveland with it. That may have been, yeah, it's going to be a 3-shot foul as Turner, Corinne Turner, getting the right wrist of Nicole Salter, and will have 3 free throws. Lady Colts as a free throw shooting team this year, hitting 48%. And a chance to take a 6-point lead here. Drops in the second. Substitution, Sam Houston. Taisha Horton in, number 24. And Erica Hart, number 2. Three for three. Having trouble with the scoreboard. It should be 10-4. And Tippins on a push. No, you're right. It is 11-4. 2 threes. And Arlington 3 of 5 in foul shooting. That does add up. Here's the pickoff by Rachel Tippins. Underneath, and the miss. But a rebound as Tippins able to circle underneath and get the loose ball. And that one on the floor. And an offensive foul. It'll be Arlington's third. They lead by 7. Sargent on the drive, taking it all the way. Cortez with a rebound and a miss underneath. Deja Ross in quickly to Salter. Sierra with her 4th point. And the Lady Colts now pulling away, leading by 9. And Sam Houston asking for a full timeout. Lady Colts are 5-4 at home this year. 3 seniors, 4 juniors, and 4 sophomores for Coach Newsom. And again, coming off a loss to North Crowley by 11. They led 19-17 at the half in that contest. Lady Colts this year taking part in the Grand Prairie Classic Tournament, the Boswell Tournament, and the 3-day tournament down in Ennis. Opened up district play, losing to Martin 53-21.
Hey, John, for Sam Houston to make a play in this game, we definitely need to see a little bit more productivity or a little bit more opportunities would probably be a better way to put it for Miss Jovita Cortez. She led the team in scoring last week against Martin. Even though it was a loss, she led them in 18 points. She's a force inside. They need to create more opportunities for him because I don't see a player within 3 inches of her on the court right now.
Lady Colts have a little bit more speed.
Yeah.
And this one dumped into play as we pick it back up. It's Brittany Newton. Sargent. And Sargent trying to go behind Cortez. They loop it to Jovita and bat it away. Stepping in front of Cortez was Nicole Saucer. Minute 46 to go in the first quarter. And again, Arlington 1-3 in the district. Cortez, that's what they need to do more of, and she misses. And trying to save it, it's kicked away. It got away from Taisha Horton. 3 on the way, and that one off the back iron. It was fired up by Nicole. And then the comeback foul, and that'll be the 4th on Arlington. Asiana Griffin, number 20, a freshman, lobs it to Cortez. She turns, can't get around the defender. Here's Sargent on the drive. Joanna Sargent, her 4th point. And the Lady Colt lead at 7. Winding down to a minute, thrown away. Cortez with a steal. They have time, they can set it up. Sargent to Cortez. Guarded by Sierra Salter. in turn gives to Sargent. And Charles, a pretty good combination there.
Oh, yeah, they're starting to do something there. A little pick and play there.
Cortez to Sargent, who scores her 6th point. It is 13-8. Batted away by Cortez, and here's Sargent. Stops and fires one up off of the glass and misses from about 18. On the run, Ross. Behind the back, working on Griffin. Off the glass, Sierra with her 6th point. It's 15-8. Griffin, 6 seconds, stops, a little off balance, may have walked, and slid the foot and turns it over with under 6 to go.
Boy, and talk about the transition game of the Colts. They get from one end of the court to the other so quick. You just see them move right past all the Texan ladies.
A much better start this year than they had last season. 11-8 overall. They'll have time. They can't get the shot off. And that'll do it at the end of the first quarter here at Arlington. Our score, the Lady Colts 15 and the Lady Texans of Sam 8. As we come back to play, the Lady Texans dump it in. Still working from left to right. This is Griffin. Down low with Deja Ross. Gets rid of it to Sargent. One step, second step, and a shot put up as Corinne Turner will draw the 2-shot foul. It's a 5th on the Lady Colts, and a 2-shotter upcoming for number 32, senior Corinne Turner. Sam Houston hitting about 47% this year from the free throw stripe. And the lead now at 5. Sam Houston on a run of 11 here, or 10 rather, and that one is going to be called here early in the second quarter, the block, and that is team foul number 3 on Sam Houston. Going for the steal was Griffin, and too much as she got Courtney Cleveland. So Nicole Salter at side court to inbound. There's another Salter on the Lady Colt team, Jade, a sophomore. And a turnover here. In essence, it is a turnover with a foul call. Janae Davis, number 14, a junior, in for Sam Houston. Sargent takes it in, misses. Sargent able to get around Ariel King, number 2, who has just come on. That's 3 fouls here in the first 50 seconds of the second quarter. Substitution, Arlington, number 10, Alicia Beatty, a 5'9" senior on. Here's Cleveland. Haven't seen much of Courtney Cleveland. Haven't been able to go to her much here in the first half. That one put up on Nicole Salter as Sam Houston lets it go. And now this trip down, Lady Texans could pull to within, well, they can't handle the inbounds pass. Too tall for Erica Hart. I was about to say they could cut it to 3. But they give it right back to Arlington. Deja Ross. 15-10, Lady Colts by 5. Two more for Nicole. She now has 8 points and the lead at 7. And again, they'll put 4 now in the backcourt, try to disrupt Sam's inbounds play. It's put up and tipped, and that one taken away by King. And then in the corner, Nicole Salter couldn't get to it in time. Maya Sargent. Lobs at baseline. Pull down and count it. Taisha Horton is fouled in a basket and one chance for Sam Houston. Coach Barlow telling me if they can put together a decent first half, they have a pretty good chance tonight. And the free throw put in by Horton. Lady Colts with a little more scoring punch this year than Sam Houston. That one thrown away and picked off by Sargent. In trouble. It's batted loose to the floor, the tie-up, and the Lady Colts will take possession of it. Well, since we last televised our volleyball events on AISD-TV, the All-District Volleyball Honors, and a lot of Lady Colts on that first team. And from behind, they're going to get Sargent as she hit Ariel King. That's the 6th team foul. Assist to Sam Houston. Katie Clark was named the blocker MVP of the district this year in volleyball. Maddie Knotts was the newcomer of the year. Sam Houston had a first teamer this year in volleyball, Yulia Trahan. Sargent and Hart both come out. Coach of the year, Heather Woodman for Lamar. Intercepted by Turner. And Turner hands it off, and this one not going to get up there. Brianna Nicholas took the shot. Nicholas misses in transition. The basket by Nicole Salser, now in double figures with 10. And a palming and turnover at midcourt on Sierra Green as she palmed it. .5:40 to go here in the first half. Deja Ross between the circles. Hands it off to Beatty. Then they'll reset it as Ross comes out with it. Salser with a save, just trying to get it back in play. Gets it back again. And a one-on-one matchup, Janae Davis, and that's the 7th. This will be a two-shotter, though. Davis fouling Alicia Beatty. They could lead by 8 if Bailey's able to hit both of them. Back in for Sam Houston, number 2, Erica Hart, a senior, one of 6 seniors. There are 4 juniors and 1 freshman this year on the varsity. That one wanted to come out, but goes through. And the Lady Colts are 6 of 8 in foul shooting. And Deja Ross committing the foul, so we'll take the 1-and-1 here at the other end. And Coach Newsom not too happy with Ross. No reason for that contact, and give Sam a chance for 2 points here. Erica Hart, no bonus. Sam Houston 3 of 4 in free throw shooting here in the first half. So the Lady Colts leading by 8. Their biggest lead is at 9. Ross penetrates through the lane, misses, and the rebound and the miss by Beatty. A chase and run down. King got to it. The handoff on the block. Poked away. Here's to Green, and Green shaken up as she hit hard. And the trip will put Sierra Green, the junior, at the line. Jovita Cortez will check back in, and for Arlington, Melinda Platt, number 21, a junior, in for the first time. Cortez at 6'5", and again scoring 18 points in her last game. Sierra Green bottoms out the first. Brittany Newton in for Brianna Nicholas. So Green will line up the second. And getting to it first, Sierra Salser. Here's Platt. Trying to get closer, almost lost it. Wide open, nice handoff, and Cortez with the rebound. Nicole Saucer is wide open underneath. And it comes, and a quick release by Corinne Turner. Wasted no time as she got the feed. Arlington leading by 5. Salter with a 21-footer. Nicole with her second three, and on the year, her 21st. Bailey Trevino leads the team in the most made three. She has 26. A steal, King, front court. Platt back to King. And Melinda will try to hit a three, a little short. 3:20 left in the first half. That one jacked up from the left elbow. Brittany Newton three-point attempt. Nice bounce pass, and a little short on the delivery was Beatty. Sam Houston, looking at the possession error, will have it. 24-16. Lady Colts led 15-8 at the end of the first quarter. As Sierra Green walks it up court. Here's Newton. Entry pass. In closer yet to Cortez. She misses. Had too much on it. Turner underneath trying to get it to Cortez, and now a turnover as that one goes over the line. Courtney Cleveland inbounds to Salter, who misses. Lady Texans are getting the rebounds, but unable to finish off at the other end. Brittany Newton. And a bad pass, but knocked away by Alicia Beatty. The fouls, the Lady Colts with 9. Sam Houston has 7. From the free throw line, off the glass, Brittany Newton, her first 2. And with 2 minutes to go, the lead at 6. In front of us, and a three-pointer put in. Ariel King. That's the 4th three-pointer put up by the Lady Colts. Tip, run down by King. Lady Colts could open up a double-digit lead here with 1:23 to go. Platt And Cortez trying to tip it to herself and run down in the corner by Erica Hart. And the whistle and the push off will not result in a 1-and-1. They'll have to play it in the backcourt. Taisha Horton in for Jovita Cortez. 27-18. Nicole Salzer gets rid of it to Platt. Back to Nicole. Baseline left. Just inside the three-point arc. Ariel King with her 5th point. And a big separation here, leading by 11, and the pass not there for Corinne Turner. Half a minute to go. The slip down, they get it back, and Cleveland. Courtney Cleveland picks it up off of the floor and scores. The lead at 13. And King, I don't know if that's on the floor or not. It counts. 31-20. And the free throw missed by Brittany Newton. 8 seconds, and King is hammered. As you see, the varsity for Arlington High. About 45 minutes away from their game with Sam Houston, the city's oldest rivalry. Ariel King, and she'll have one more. Sam Houston with a dozen points this quarter. Arlington with 16. Cleveland, Courtney gets the rebound and the putback. With 1 second at midcourt, that would have counted as it was launched by Sierra Green. It's halftime. Our District 4 6A matchup on AISD-TV. Our score, Arlington 33, Sam Houston 20. And back at Arlington High as both teams are about to start the second half. Lady Colts were led in scoring by Nicole Salzer's 13 points. Her sister Sierra had 6. And the lead at 13. Sam Houston led by Jeriah Sargent with 6 points. It'll be Arlington's ball at midcourt. They'll go left to right here in the second half. Number 13 about to play it in, Nicole Salzer, as both coaches have their full complement of the 5 that will start the second half. And here's Charles Swanigan.
All right, guys. Number 13 for Arlington passes it in. Inbound pass to number 1 for the Colts. She moves it up, of course, passes it inside to number 25 out. A missed shot by number 13, and bear with me while I get my little roster there. Still by the Texans. We got number 3 by itself, and she gets blocked at the end.
Sargent with a drive, number 3. And knocked out of bounds, but Sam will get it back. And number 2, Ariel King, back in for Arlington. Brittany Newton will play it in. And the miss by Turner.
All right. Colts are playing defense full court. Right at almost half court. For the Texans, we have Miss Erica Hart, a senior guard. She kicks it out to Miss Jariah Sargent, who kicks it in to their leading scorer, Javita Cortez, or leading scorer up to this game. That was what I thought the Texans should do, is, try to get it into Cortez, but they've been struggling because the quick Colts have been able to take it, steal everything they've tried to get into her. Air ball by Miss Jariah Sargent. She fouls.
She came back and knocked it out of the hands of Ariel
Plays
King.
some tough D. Ends up fouling Miss Ariel King. We got Miss Nicole Salza taking it out for the Colts. She passes it in to Miss Rachel Tippins, a 5'6" sophomore guard. She's manned up with Miss Jariah Sargent. Air pass, here we go. Turnover, Colts. Texan ball. All right.
In that second quarter, Arlington outscoring Sam 18-12.
But the Texans showed a little bit of fight in that second quarter, a little bit of resiliency.
Yeah, about halfway through the quarter.
All right, a great block by Miss Sierra Salza there, but then the Texans get it right back. I apologize, the Colts get it right back. All right, we got Miss Rachel Tippins handling the ball, being guarded by Jariah Sargent. She sends it over to Miss Ariel King. All right, we got a missed shot and a rebound by Miss Ariel King. Another shot. Another missed rebound, Miss Cortez for the Texans. And then an air pass turned over, Texans Colts ball.
Nobody open across the way.
She was by herself. I don't know who she saw or why she didn't just move the ball up the court a little bit. But Colts ball. We got Miss Saucer taking another shot and converting.
Sierra with her 8th point.
She's been the star of the game there, shooting from all over the court. She's taking the initiative, sometimes the lead. That's what you have to do.
Arlington had 4 3-pointers in the first half.
There you go. A jump ball. Possession Colts.
Corinne Turner put it on the floor. It gave Arlington a chance to get to both her and the ball and the tie-up.
All right. Salsa for another jump shot, misses. We got the fast break Texans. She stops and travels. Jariah Sargent had a fast break and decided to stop, and then, just lost control and ended up traveling. Colts ball. Another turnover by the Texans. Ball handling, poor transition play, all of it. They just killing the Texans. Rebound Texans. They kick it out. Their freshman, the only freshman on their varsity, Brittany Newton is slowing it down. Kick it back there. She takes the 3 and converts.
First 3-pointer for Sam.
When we talked to the coach before the game, they talked a little bit about not taking the chances with the long-range shot. Maybe they should do something. Blocked by Cortez on the Colts. And then Salsa regroups and shoots for the score.
10 points, double figures.
For the senior Sierra Salsa, 5'10" point guard. Well, it's hard to call. She plays at the top of the key. She plays in the paint. She's all over. All right. Missed shot by the Texans fast break Colts. Salsa, the younger Salsa, Nicole, the junior, scores.
She waited for Sargent to clear.
Oh, yeah, pump fake, got it in the air, and then got the layup.
The Salters have 25 of the 39 points in a timeout.
Timeout Texans. The tempo of the game stepped up a little bit. You notice that?
I'm sure they talked about that at halftime.
Yeah. Because the transition game of the Colts in the first quarter seemed to be overwhelming the Texans.
Yeah, I did. They were just perfect in that phase of the game. National Signing Day coming up
Oh, that's
Live webcast on AISD-TV. That'll be AISD.net, Wednesday, February 3rd at 8 a.m.
That's Christmas for me. I love that National Signing Day for the football players. We're going to have the city of Arlington to have their setting that they set up for it, and then ESPN and everybody has their day. It's a great opportunity, a great time to see a bunch of young athletes get these tremendous opportunities. Some of these guys have received hundreds of thousands of dollars in scholarship offers.
And that's in all sports, so it transcends
yeah, yes it does,
spring and fall.
Another steal by the Colts, steal by Ariel King, fast break, and the score.
7 points for King. Yeah, this is too big of a lead now. 18 points. You got to score on every possession.
Another missed shot. Another errant shot by the Texans. They seem very frustrated. Missed shot by Miss Tamara Clayton, a senior forward. She's played good defense, but
yeah,
she seems a little temperamental at times, but she's a good player. She's all heart. Missed shot by the Colts, but they get Salzer gets the rebound. She takes a jumper. Air ball. Rebound by the Texans. Fast break. Newton gets the ball. She takes a shot. Misses. Rebound Colts. Salzer. Now the stampede starts for the Colts. Layup. Score. Miss Nicole Salzer. Texans bring the ball up, trying to slow the game, trying to set up some type of half-court offense. The point guard asks one of the forwards to move up to the top of the key. She kicks it out to her. She takes a shot. Rebound Colts. Fast break Colts. One-on-one. They go for the layup. Miss. Rebound Colts. Miss. Another rebound Colts. Miss. Out of bounds, turnover Colts. But they shot about 3 shots, rebound all of them.
2 shots in a row by Ariel King. And a substitution for Sam, number 4, Brianna Nicholas in. And also number 23. Haven't seen her tonight.
Miss Tamara Clayton.
Oh, we have, yeah, a little bit in the first half. Tamara is a senior. Nicole Salzer checks out with 17 points.
Oh, yeah, she's had a great night, offensively and defensively. All right, for the Texans, we got Miss Asiana Griffin handling the ball. She kicks it off to Miss Newton, who penetrates, takes a shot, misses, but it ends up being caught. All right, by Miss Javita Cortez, their big center, and she converts. All right, we got the stampede coming here. Or we got the Colts setting up a little bit of half-court offense for themselves. All right. Still by the Texans.
And that put up by Griffin, number 20, in the Colt foul. Lady Colts picking up their first foul of the second half. Griffin with one more shot here.
Colts ball.
Jade Salzer in for the first time, number 33. Made the second of 2. Griffin did.
And I think this is the first time we've seen the youngest Salzer, Jade, the 5'10" sophomore, out there on the court, number 33.
one of 4 sophomores. Bad pass.
Steal by the Colts. Missed shot, easy layup was missed, but the Colts get the ball right back. Kicks it right over to Miss Ariel King, who converts this time.
9 points for the junior and the 20-point lead for the second time.
Missed shot by the Texans by number 4, Brianna Nicholas. The coach run it down real quick and turn the ball over. Possession Texans. This
Linda
time
Platt in.
We got Erica Hart taking the ball out for the Texans. She kicks it over to Miss Asiana Griffin, a freshman guard. The smallest lady on the court, but she's a freshman starting playing on varsity. That means she must be good. 3-point shot for the Texans, and they convert. Miss Erica Hart with the 3. Traveling Colts. Turnover. Wide open shot by the Texans missed. They tried to hit a 3 before the quarter ended. Almost converted.
At the end of the third, it's 45-28. Arlington. And Griffin inside. And the 2-shot foul upcoming for Brianna Nicholas, who was fouled. Team foul number 3 on the Lady Colts. And Brianna Nicholas, a junior at the line. Just underway, 18 seconds into the fourth quarter. Arlington outscoring Sam 12-8 in that third period. Lady Texans are 4 of 8, now 4 of 9 in foul shooting. Wide open left side, and Aliyah Clay with her first 2. Aliyah Clay, a 5'8" sophomore, and it's 47-28. Out of bounds off of Sam Houston. Lady Colts right now have their average. They're right at 48 points a game this year. They give up 40. Loose. Salter gets it back. It's kicked. A pile up. And out with it. Number 33, and the layup stays in. Jade Salter. Lead at 21, the biggest of the game. Handoff, that one forced up by Nicholas. And that one broken up, and the steal by Griffin. As she takes it in, misses. Rebound, recovery, missed shot by Hart. Lady Texans with a couple of chances underneath, but just too big of a lead right now. The foul situation, the Lady Colts with 3. That'll change. Sam Houston with 1. And number 3, Jeriah Sargent, who had 6 points in the first half. 49-28. Second foul for Sam Houston. Quick inbounds pass. The Salter sisters on the attack. Sierra to Jade, and Jade is hit and will go to the line. Lady Colts 5 of 9 in the first half in free throw shooting. Next week, Arlington will host Lamar and then be at Bowie. The 2 games next week for Arlington. Their regular season ends February 9th right here against Bowie. Well, 2 missed free throws, but they lead by 21. 6:10 to go. Sam Houston next week will host Pascal and then play at Weatherford. And Coach Barlow wants a 30-second timeout. The two teams meet each other again over at Sam on a Tuesday night, February 2nd. That'll be the return game in the district. 49-28. It was 33-20 to begin this second half. Again, Arlington 1-3 in district. Sam Houston at 0-4. The regular school hours for the extended day, that's what the school district looks like this year. Morning elementary, junior high, and afternoon pre-K. The new extended school day. That information is for those that, well, you don't have to make up the snow days. If everything cooperates weather-wise for the rest of the school year. And a 2-day earlier dismissal than last year. Sargent scores underneath her 8th point. 49-31. Underneath Cleveland. Courtney gets it back. Courtney Cleveland came in averaging 10. The 5'10 junior with her 6th point. It is 51-31. Griffin, little off balance, hit the side of the glass. Here's Platt. Melinda slips, lost it, and tied up, and Arlington gets it back. Melinda Platt, a junior. Inbounds to Nicole Salser. We'll see the Lady Colts again this year when they play Pascal. Courtney Cleveland, and the drive, and was arm blocked by Horton, Taisha Horton. That is the 4th team foul committed by Sam. And again, Arlington won this game between the Lady Texans last year, 49-38. And Cleveland will have another free throw. Sam won the return game at the buzzer, 48-46 last year. And here's the follow-up. Sargent sends it over to Griffin. Takes it inside, and Griffin misses. Nicole Salser in traffic. Ahead, wide open to Jade, and she misses. Tippin's got it back. And Melinda Platt, she has a cheering section with a big sign across the way. Her first 2. Big white poster board with number 21, Jovita Cortez. And Jade got her on the elbow and counted. So Jovita coming off an 18-point game in the loss to Martin last week. At the line, 3-point chance. Arlington wants to get Alicia Beatty back in. Clock continues to, well, yeah, it should. 3:47 to go. Nicole Salser with Sargent. Almost lost it. Kicked. Lady Colts, well, they give it right back. Sargent, 1 working on 4. And was guarded by Bailey as if they were glued together. It went out of bounds. Sam gets it back. Griffin, the smallest player on the floor, misses. She can't be 4'9". And she can't be 5 feet.
No, she's tiny. Quick, tiny, good defender, though.
Yeah, she's able to get to her spot pretty quick. But they need points. I mean, they need about 20 points here in a row.
They need a little, it's possible, but not probable.
3:24 to go. Short. Jade turns. Too much on it. Lady Texans will fall to 0-5 in the district. Arlington will go to 2-3. Trying to get it to Cortez and broken up. Here's Nicole. Platt right there following the play. Her 4th point. And the Platt congregation across the way happy. Sargent with a line drive 3. Here's Griffin. And she was double teamed. You could get either Salzer or Clay with a foul.
The Texans are going to exchange their whole lineup there. Bring in 5 new fresh bodies. Make sure everybody gets to play.
5 in, 5 out. King back in, number 2. And there's a foul on Corinne Turner. And Corinne will go to the line. Team foul number 6. Committed by Arlington. And Turner with 4 points. One of the starting 5 tonight. Fills up the first. And lane violation on Sam. Lane violation, and here's Arlington's possession. Jay's wide open. Trying to get it to her. And the turnover with 2:28 to play. Trying to save it was Nicholas. It'll be Arlington's possession. 2:14 to play. Ariel King trying to pull away from Green. There's Platt. Almost there. Taken away underneath. And then the push. Goes out of bounds. Sam's ball. Turner. And Turner was fronted by Jade Salzer. And the foul on the 2-shotter.
John, I see a lot of Texans just kind of putting the ball in the air. You know what I mean?
Just hoping for something to fall.
Yeah.
And Corinne with one more free throw. Under 2 minutes to go. Arlington will go to another lane violation, but
the game's getting a little sloppy towards the end. Often that happens, but
Arlington will now go to 6-4 at home. Trying to loop it baseline to Platt and kicked out of bounds with 1:40 to play. And again, the return game between these two over at Sam Houston's gym on Tuesday, February 2nd. Boy, you put it on the floor, some bad things can happen.
Yeah. Texas advanced the ball. Texas falls on the ground, loses control. Fast breaks for the Colts. And the block we're seeing. Missed shot, rebound, Colts, and then the block for the Texans.
Ariel King took the shot underneath. One minute to go. Arlington will now go to 12-8 on the year. Much better record than this time last year. They led 33-20 at halftime. Ariel King going baseline, gets a shot off. Third player in double figures tonight for Arlington. And a three put up quickly by Sierra Green. And then chased down Green, and a foul with 18 seconds to play as she got all of Alicia Beatty. So here's Beatty at the line. 2 of 2 tonight. Nicole, Sierra, and Ariel King both in double figures. And maybe the last possession of the game here. Top of the key, and that would have counted had it gone down with a three, and no time left. They'll let that contact go as they should. 57-35. Arlington wins it as they go to 2 and 3 in the district. Sam falls to 0 and 5.
Yeah. The Texans and the Colts, this is overall a pretty good game. I saw a little fight in the Texans, but unfortunately they didn't seem to run out of gas towards the end. If I said so myself, they seem to want the game over with as much as anybody else did. A lot of shots towards the end of the game.
Nicole Saucer led all scorers tonight with 17 points as Arlington wins the first of 2 games this year against Sam Houston. Once again, our final score, Arlington 57.
Yeah.
Lost the number.
30, yeah.
57-35 as they win it for Charles Flanagan. This is John Nelson saying good night for our AISD-TV production crew from Arlington High.